to wake up in the morning to the quiet of the cove and hear Aunt Bessie talking to herself, and to hear poor Uncle John mumbling wishes to old Nell. It made me feel like everything was fine. I was born down by the water, it's here I'm gonna stay. I've searched for all the reasons why I should go away, but I haven't got the thirst for all those modern day toys, so I'll just take my chances with those saltwater joys. Following a little brook as it trickles to the shore in the autumn when the trees are flaming red, kicking leaves that fall around me, watching sunset paint the hills. It's all I'll ever need to feel at home. This island that we cling to has been handed down with pride by folks who fought to live here, taking hardships all in stride. So I'll compliment her beauty, hold on to my goodbyes, and I'll stay and take my chances with those saltwater joys. How can I leave those mornings with the sunrise on the cove and the gulls like flies surrounding Clayton's wharf? Platter's Island wrapped in rainbow in the evening after fog. The ocean smells our perfume to my soul. Some go to where the buildings reach to meet the clouds, where warm and gentle people turn to swarming faceless crowds. So I'll do without their riches, glamour and the noise, and I'll stay and take my chances with those saltwater joys. Some go to where the buildings reach to meet the clouds, where warm and gentle people turn to swarming faceless crowds. So I'll do without their riches, glamour and the noise, and I'll stay and take my chances with those saltwater joys.
And welcome to This Week in Review. Tonight, our stories are Lioness Annual Christmas Party, Out-Migration, Town Office Building, Brush Birding. Please stay tuned for these stories after this. Try your luck and play TV Bingo on Wednesday, sponsored by the Rec Commission. Cards are $6 for $5 and can be bought from any Rec Commission member or in most stores around town. On Saturday, January the 6th, the Lions and Lioness held their annual Old Christmas Day Christmas party. The MC for the evening was Norm Strickland. Reverend Bella said the blessing before we sat down to a meal of a hot roast beef and cheesecake for dessert.
Just bow our heads for a second. Lord Jesus, you provide for us to sustain our bodies from the plenty of your creation. We ask you to bless this food to our use. Bless the hands that have prepared it. And bless us in your service, keeping us always aware of the needs of others. Amen.
After the meal was finished, Mayor George Reed got up and said greetings from the town.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the invitation. On behalf of council, I wish you all a happy new year. And I hope 2007 will be good to you, and I hope that you'll be in good health. course, we're doing pretty good so far this year. 4 days, we got 2 free meals. And I think tomorrow I'm going up to Mom for the supper, so I'm doing all right. Of course, I wish you all the health for the new year. And I guess one of the things you have to do is stay in good health, to do a bit of exercise. And if you're going walking this year, I just want to bring this up, especially if you're going walking during the nighttime, make sure that you are seen. Because as you know, that black clothes on black pavement is very, very hard to see. Another thing I want to remind you that when you're crossing driveways and someone is backing out, pay very close attention. What's happening in a lot of cases I've seen, not only seniors but other people, when you drive by and you walk across driveways, you don't seem to look and notice that there's a vehicle coming down or coming out. In my case, up on the hill where I live, I've almost ran into about a dozen people or so since I'm not there. And they think for sure that you know that they're behind you. No, they're behind you, but you can't see them. There are a number of blind spots there. And it was only about, I guess, less than a year ago, I almost ran down a woman. And she just said, well, he's going to stop for sure if he sees me. But it wasn't the case. I mean, it was dark. And when I looked one way and looked back the other way, she wasn't there. When I looked up the road and looked down the road, didn't see anybody. And when I looked back again, I just backed it out, put up her hand against the back of the truck. And if I had come out very fast, I would have ran right on over it. It's very, very hard to see with these blind spots in a vehicle like that. So be very, very careful if you're out walking in the nighttime, for sure. So this is a senior party. I guess I got a joke here. I'll read out to you. It's a senior joke, I guess. There were 3 sisters. One was 92, another one 94, another one 96, and they all lived in the house together. Getting up there, I guess. And one night, the 96-year-old, she draws a bath and she puts her foot and she pauses. And she yells at her other sisters, was I getting in or was I getting out of the bath? But the 94-year-old, she yelled back, she said, I don't know. She said, I'll come up and see. She starts up the stairs and she pauses. She said, was I going up the stairs or down the stairs? Well, the 92-year-old, the sharp one there, she says, she's sitting at the kitchen table and she's having her tea, she's listening to her sisters. She shakes her head and says, I sure hope I never get that forgetful. Knock on wood. She didn't yell, I'm coming up to help you both as soon as I see you knocking on the door. Another 3 old guys, one day they were out golfing, 3 retirees. One remarked to the other one, he says, Wednesday, isn't it? No, the second one replied, it's Thursday. And the third man chimed in and says, so am I. He says, let's go and have a drink. I'll tell you another one. The little old lady was running up and down the hall in a nursing home. Eventually that's where we're all going to end up to. As she walked, she would flip up the hem of her nightgown and it says, Silver Six. She walked up to an elderly man in a wheelchair, flipping up her gown and she said, Silver Six. He sat quiet for a while and he finally answered and said, I'll take the suit. So I hope you had a good 2007.
Followed by Lions President Max Billard and Lioness President Alice Kosser.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Birds of Lion Club, as president of the club for this year, I'd like to welcome everyone here tonight. I hope you enjoyed your summer, stay around for a card game and dance. Special thanks to the Lion and Lioness who came out and prepared the supper and anyone else who helped in any way. Cake to be made for family, and the stew for the loan of his bus. And this is our Christmas party for seniors, so I guess sometime through tonight, Santa will be there around and probably bring a few gifts, but I guess he's going to have a rough time. He can't come on these skidoo anyway, because there's no snow. So I guess he's going to have to come with the rain there tonight. I hope that you all have a prosperous New Year. And as I look around here tonight, I can see some of our Lions members are sitting in as seniors. So it goes to show that they're getting up to that stage, and we're going to need some new blood to keep our Lions Club in good order. Hopefully you all have a good evening. Stay around and enjoy yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lion Max. Now as Lioness President Alice on board with some greetings.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lions and Lioness, and our very special guests, our senior citizens, I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to you all on behalf of myself and the entire Lioness family. I also want to offer you the greetings of the season. I trust that you've all enjoyed the holidays with family and friends, and I hope the new year brings you health, happiness, and peace of mind. At this time of year, friends often ask each other, what did you get for Christmas? Or what did you give to someone for Christmas? I'd like to pause for a moment and think about what you, the seniors, have given to us. You have given us a good upbringing and taught us the value of family and friends. You have given us a sense of responsibility for our neighbors, our community, and our world. You have given us a community where we feel safe at home, no matter how far we roam. But most of all, you have given us the confidence to be ourselves, so that your sons and daughters, grandsons and granddaughters have gone out into the world and made positive contributions in all walks of life. So seniors, when we give you this little party on Old Christmas Day, it in no way equals all that you have given us. But you know we're trying to say thank you for everything. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and have a good evening.
The oldest woman, Pearl Warren, and the oldest man, Peter Lushman, cut the cake. They were also presented with gifts by the Lions and Lioness president. A ticket was drawn for a door prize of a fruit basket. It was won by George Short. Shortly after, the tables were cleared for a card game. It ran until 9:30. The winners were first prize, Margaret Ann; second prize, Elda Ann; Booby, Barbara Green. The dance started before 10 p.m. Music was provided by the Lions Club Disco. At 10:30, Santa and Mrs. Claus dropped by. They had a little dance and then gave out presents to all the seniors who were there. Before Santa and Mrs. Claus left, they had another dance. According to the VOCM News this week, there have been over 300 people that have left Burgeo since Christmas to go to work in the mainland, mostly doing seismic work. The younger generation does not like this out-migration flow for the simple fact that it is separating families for 4 to 5 months of the year and is also during the most dangerous time of the year with the cold weather and long hours. The older generation will tell you that it is history repeating itself. They grew up not really knowing their fathers and only hearing from them once in a while through letters, if they were able to read and write, and telegrams during emergencies. Today's generations do have the privilege of telephones and are able to talk every night if they wish, but this does not make the separation any easier, especially knowing that your loved one is working really hard in the worst kind of weather so far away. According to the MHA, who brought this to the news's attention, this out-migration flow should be a great concern to the government, and more things should be done so it will not have to happen. That would be a great thing to see. For all those who have gone, we look forward to them returning home and reuniting with their families. The work on the town office is now completed. The work took approximately 9.5 weeks to complete. This is a bit longer than anticipated due to a bit more work needed to be done than originally thought, and there was a lot of dirty weather that the men had to work in. They either wearing extra layers of clothing or heavy rain gear because of the extremely wet weather that we had during that time. A lot of the work was done under the building, which the general public cannot see. Work was done in the main lobby area and near the building as one main common door. One small office had to be taken for a storage area, and 2 sections have separated access to the basement area. There is still a bit of painting that needs to be done on the inside. It is hoped that this can be completed through a community enhancement program. The town's building is looking really nice now, and it is done within their budget. Friday, as I came to work, I noticed that the workers that are cutting brush around town had a drum set up across from the BBS building and had a fire going to burn the twigs and boughs that were cut. Even though the fire was probably supplying heat for the workers and that it was cleaning up the brush, it left a terrible smell in the air, causing most people to wrinkle up their noses. This concludes our program for tonight. Please stay tuned for a rebroadcast of a bandwagon of November in 1989. Thank you for watching. Good night.